So there's a guy called Grant Cardone. He's a real estate investor. I think a lot of you guys might know him or have heard of him. So he talks about the 10X principle. The 10X principle is pretty straightforward. It allows you to, or it not guarantees, I won't say guarantees, but it increases the chances of you achieving whatever lifetime goals you have or whatever goals you set for yourself. It increases the chances of you achieving those goals by roughly 10 I would say 10 times, so roughly 1,000%. The mathematics is pretty straightforward. So if you have some goals set, for yourself, whether it be financial, family goals, whatever the goals might be, personal goals you set for yourself, the best way to achieve those goals, according to Grant Cardone, is to apply the 10X principle. He made a book on this as well, and he has lots of different merchandise and lots of different events that he has surrounding this principle. So the 10X principle simply states that to achieve your goals, or to maximize the chances of you achieving your goals, you need to set a few things in place. First of all, you need to identify the goal or the goals, and then you need to recognize the anticipated actions that you feel that are necessary to achieve those goals. For example, if my goal was to be able to dunk and I needed to increase my vertical jump by 2 inches, I'll need to set a program in place that I feel, just a rough guide that I feel that will be necessary to increase my vertical jump by 2 inches. This is just an example. This can apply to finance, this can apply to many different areas. So whatever your goals may be, you need to identify what the goal is. Then secondly, you need to identify what you feel the anticipated actions are necessary to achieve those goals. And the third factor would be, in the process will be, to then apply the 10X principle. So to apply the 10X principle would be, if you want to achieve 10 times the results, or 3 times the results, or just the results as they are, the goals as they are, what you need to do is you need to apply the 10X principle to not necessarily guarantee, because nothing can guarantee that you would achieve your goals, but you need to in order to maximize the chances of you achieving those goals, you would need to apply the 10X principle, which suggests you need to put in place, or you need to enact 10 times the amount of action that you feel are necessary to achieve those goals. And then when applying the 10X principle and enacting 10 times the amount of actions that you feel necessary to achieve those goals, then you will immediately start to see results. It might not necessarily be immediately, but this will maximize the chances of you achieving those goals.